Look like good I will be. Sacred geometry. La, 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 la. The angels in time. No time. Oh, sign. Look like good I will be. Sacred geometry. What's up, guys? We just get finished. I've been listening to this album for 3 straight days. Gotta get to the feel of it, and we're talking Lupe Fiasco's new album, Tetsuo and the Youth. Now, I'm a big fan of Lupe Fiasco. I think all my viewers know that. I love Lupe. He's right behind Tupac. In all honesty, favorite. I never said greatness, but he's great. He's equals greatness. I gotta say, but there's an argument to be had. But other than that, we're talking about his album, his last album, Food and Liquor 2. I loved it. A lot of people didn't really like it too much. I can see why, because it was too political. I absolutely loved his last album, Around My Way, Bitch Bad, ITAL, all those. There's some songs I wasn't feeling, but I really loved that album. Um, and a lot of people said, Lupe Fiasco has been kind of straying away. If you listen to his first album, Food and Liquor, you listen to The Cool, he's more, and he's an anime fan. What can I say? He's definitely more downbeat, jazzy, so to speak. He really has a lot of that jazz kind of feel to it. Then lately he had lasers, and now it's like he had company issues and stuff, and made him try to go mainstream. And basically, man, Tetsuo and you. When I saw Tetsuo, I was like, oh, whoa, Tetsuo, like from Akira, from Akira. And I was like, oh man, I gotta read that up on that. And Lupe Fiasco basically did an interview and said it's not Tetsuo the character from Akira, but he was thinking about the motorcycle gang while he was doing this whole album. And man, Tetsuo and Youth, I think he was gonna call it. It was gonna be Food and Liquor Part, because it's Food and Liquor Part 2, 1 of 2, or something like that, and it's gonna be Food and Liquor 2 of 2, the second part of it. But he changed it, and a lot of the singles that he dropped, like Next to It, Old School, like it's not on this album. I think the only song I heard that was dropped as a single was Deliver. Deliver is a that delivers a pretty sweet joint. A lot of people think it's about pizza, but it's more than that. And Lupe Fiasco, you have to cipher him. I mean, you gotta fucking really. He's like the Da Vinci Code, basically, of rap. You really gotta, dwell in there, see what he really puts things together that you have to figure out yourself. A lot of things, like one of his lyrics is like, you gotta fucking go to school to be a Lupe fan. Pretty much, you have to. You gotta really fucking really dig deep and look what he means. Delivery, you think it's just about fucking pizza, but it's not. It's about like the hood and how fucking struggles are, and basically the pizza man don't want to go in the hood. The pizza man don't want to go with people on the fucking porch and shit when there's people getting shot. The pizza ain't delivering no more, man. So I thought Deliver was great. I thought this whole album definitely harkens back to The Cool. I think it really reminiscent of The Cool. I just felt that way. A little dab of Food and Liquor, the first album. But it's great. It's great to see Lupe Fiasco come back to kind of like his down-to-earth roots. Definitely has some Japanese influence too. It's a fucking damn shame that Najubi's June pretty much died when he died, because I would have loved to see a collabo with June Nujubes, aka Junjubes, and Lupe Fiasco together, because that's a match made in heaven. And Lupe was looking for those instrumentals, kind of like smooth jazz, piano type beats. Nujubes would have been a perfect guy to deliver. So it's a damn shame that maybe Lupe Fiasco never even heard of Nujubes, but I wish that would have happened. You can find mixes online. I have a couple mixes that are just fucking. I mean, damn, man, these two needed to get together and make a fucking album. But now that Najubis has passed, it's a damn shame. He would have been perfect to be on this Tetsuo and Youth, because Lupe is definitely using that Oriental kind of influence into this album. It's a lot of soft kind of beats. The only kind of hard kind of beat is Chopper, honestly, and maybe Prison 1 and 2, maybe a little bit of that, but it's cool. I like it. It's definitely a chill album. I mean, not all the songs I don't think a lot of people are going to get into. It took a while for me to get into some of these other songs like Body of Work, uh, with Nikki Jean. Nikki Jean, I love Nikki Jean. I think him and her and Lupe worked fantastic together. My favorite song, Lupe Fiasco's of all time, is "Hip Hop Saved My Life." So Nikki Jean's on this track. Abby Soul, that one's pretty dope. That's a pretty sweet song. But there's one song. I'm still trying to remember the names of the titles, but the one song, shit, Dots and Lines. That's my jam, man. Dots and Lines. Murray, the second track of the album is pretty sweet. It has that kind of. It reminded me of like a martial arts movie or like one of those back in the '70s movies when intros and stuff. It kind of reminded me like a Tarantino film. I really enjoyed that. Fucking Little Death, No Scratches. Of course, Deliver. Madonna's interesting. Madonna, but one of my favorites also is Adoration of the Maggie. The mage or whatever, Maggie, whatever, fuck. But yeah, Lupe kind of goes pretty damn, he goes pretty damn hard in some of these fucking songs. He really puts things together, really paints a story as well. Like I said, Deliver, he paints a story, but all these other ones, there's like one song where he's just pretty much going, Super Lupe rap, really. I think that's actually the second track, Murray. He's really just spitting, and Lupe has not failed. When he spits, he spits. He is above a lot of these fucking cats out here. So it's kind of a damn shame that he's so underrated. This album really showcases his lyrical genius, and he puts things like, he puts so many fucking lines in all these things that you just really got to think. He makes you think. I'm still fucking trying to think here, but really, honestly, these I want to hear like his lyrics and the beats really go well together. Any beat you give Lupe, he's gonna go at it. Except Animal Farm or Animal whatever. I didn't like that song, but honestly, I was curious though. He said he was gonna make this for the ratchets, for the girl, for the women that they could dance like Drizzy's Law and stuff. But it wasn't that. It wasn't that at all. It was really definitely back to his roots, and I ain't saying that's bad. I think that's great. I want to hear him go back to like the cool. I want to hear him go back to Food and Liquor. I want to hear that Paris and Tokyo type kind of beat with him. Kick push when he first started out. I want to hear a lot of. And Lasers wasn't that bad. If you listen to Never Forget You, that was definitely a painting a picture of a story. So Lupe on definitely still consistent, definitely still doing his thing. If you're a Lupe fan, this is definitely one he hasn't dropped. It's still consistent. It's not his greatest. It's not his greatest album, but it's a damn good chill chill, really just listen to what he has to say kind of album. Really, if you like the cool and you like Food and Liquor, you want him to go back to those kind of work. He does go back to it. He does touch on it, but he still makes it his own. I saw Lupe Fiasco in House of Blues in concert, and if you ever have a chance to see him in concert, he's fucking awesome. I thought he was going to be great, but he blew my expectations as a performer. That dude really got the whole crowd hyped. Everybody was singing along with every song he had, and he fucking, man, that night was probably one of the greatest concerts I've ever been to, especially since House of Blues is kind of smaller and you're like more intimate and you're like right there in the on the stage, no matter where you are. I just thought it was amazing. I think Lupe's amazing. I think this album, maybe not. I think I like Food and Liquor 2 a little bit better. Actually, better. I like his last album better, but this album is definitely one for the collection, so I do recommend you going out and supporting and buying it. And go check out those other tracks that he laid down. Old School, Next to It, that's pretty nice. Snitches 2. Check those out. Those are great finds. It's on YouTube or online. I think iTunes, but like I said, Tetsuo in the Youth, if I had to rate it, if I had to give it a grade, I'd give it a B. I'd give it a solid B. Can't go B+, can't go A, because I've heard better. Just better material from Lupe. Better, I think his albums the past ones are a little bit better than this one, but it's right there. It's right there. It's very consistent. It's very good. His lyrics are still fucking great. His beats are, to me, they're really, really good, but it would have been nice to see some different kind of beats going on as well. But yeah, that's my fucking review on Tetsuo and the Youth. I'll have that Drake mixtape because I fucking hate Drake, but my friend is gonna do it, so hopefully he gets done with it and we can get that out. I'm gonna be doing more album reviews. So what can I say? Tetsuo and Youth. I'm start listening to it right now. Fucking hey. If you're a Lupe fan, you better have that album already. All right, see you guys. Like, subscribe. You know the deal.